Hello. I hope everyone can hear me. I've changed some things around over. I've tried to become a little. Hey, thanks for the follow. You jump scared me there. Things are in the wrong order. This should be on top, I think. Forgive me. I am a bad Twitch streamer. Order. Move to top. Okay. Here we go. Hi. Thanks for joining me. I've got right here a lovely Duskmourn collector's box sent to me by Wizards of the Coast because I've had the absolute pleasure of being a MTG ambassador for this set, which I'm very excited about because I've been excited for this set all year. But before I open that, I thought maybe I'd show you some of the stuff I pulled already because I did open some boxes. These. Well, I mean, you can look at them if you want. These are just, I pulled a bunch of cards that I thought that had like obvious movie references in them. So this is, I mean, come on, focus. It's not really specific to one movie, but kind of like a trope of like the cursed recording, like you watch it, you die in 7 days or all that. We've got a little Casper the Friendly Ghost mentioned over here, and then more gremlins, which I showed in my video, but I like the other one where they were causing mayhem. It was something, I forget what it was called. I have them sitting over here. It had a reference to midnight or something, which I thought, yeah, Midnight Mayhem, so that's like the thing where you can't feed them after midnight. So I thought that was funnier. Cursed recording, the most streamers night where, yeah, you're right. Yeah. I opened a box already, like a play booster box, to get the cards I needed for that first video. So I thought I'd show off some of this. I need to figure out where I put my hands. Put this here. So can I get it to focus? I'm using my phone for this. So this came out of, I opened one of the precons because it had a card in it that I needed for another deck. And each of the precons comes with a collector booster, like a mini collector booster in it that has like 2 cards. So mine came with this, which makes me want to build demons. And then I pulled this because it's on top because I had it separated because I want to build a haunted house deck with all of the cards. So I thought this would be good because Marina is gonna be the commander for that, obviously. But I don't know if I love that mechanic where it's like, if you run out of cards, you lose. Which I don't like mechanics like that, but I don't know, maybe we can learn. So this card seems good if you're somebody who likes mill. I'm not a big mill girly, but I'll just kind of flip through these kind of fast so we can get to the opening part. Grievous Wound is right up my alley with taking with life gain and denying everyone else life gain. Only I can have life gain. We love a hexproof land. Not that a lot of people are playing land destruction, but you never know. I also want to pull out all of these, like, they're kind of like, I don't know if 80s is the right era for it, but kind of like retro horror. The retro horror characters, so maybe I'll set that one over here. Big creepy eyeball. Got some good lands. So here's one of the rooms. I don't know if if you looked at the gallery, you've probably seen the rooms where I think you cast it, you get the first side, and then you have to unlock it somehow. What does it say? You may cast either half. That door unlocks on the battlefield. As a sorcerer, you may pay the mana cost of a locked door to unlock it. So my brain's all over the place, but that's normal for me. I have cards pulled for my room deck, which I didn't actually pull Marina yet, so I wrote on a card what she does in case I do pull it, or like so I can work on the deck before I pull it. So her ability is you can reveal top 7, put all top 7 of your library, put all enchantments into hand, rest bottom of your library, then tap her, lock or unlock a door. You do that at sorcery speed. So I have all of these rooms pulled for that so far. I haven't gone through my white cards yet, but as well as some like enchantment creatures, and then like room support. So this one, when an enchantment enters and whenever you fully unlock a room, surveil 1. Sacrifice a room, deals 2 damage to each opponent, draw a card, and then this is just an enchantment, and it unlock rooms is 1 less. So those I've pulled for that deck. That I will eventually build once I'm hoping she's in this collector box. But I haven't read all of these. I kind of skimmed through them. Whenever you gain life, target opponent loses that much life. I love that. When it dies, return to the battlefield under its owner's control. It's an enchantment. We love that, because enchantments are much harder to get rid of than... Okay, so here's one of the other survivors. Reluctant role model. Hold that one. Set that one over there too, because my coworkers are big into horror movies and stuff, so I've been like kind of setting aside cards that I think they like. The fear of missing out card. Lots of ley lines in this set. We got a dog. It's the wrong color for my dog deck, but I'll forgive it. We got the moan. This was the only of this treatment that I got, which I'm hoping we'll see more of. Yeah, I love the art of this set, and something I really like. I think I pulled a couple of them because I thought they were cool. So like, sorry. So this is the normal card art of this, right? Stay hidden, stay silent, which it's spooky enough on its own. It's a guy hiding, but you can also find this version of it, which has a guy about to kill him. And like, I don't think, I mean, the numbers on the bottom are different, but like, yeah, otherwise like you just kind of have to look closely at it to find the hidden creepy guy in there, which I haven't looked closely at all my commons uncommons yet to see. I don't know what all have options to have spooky guy in the back. So I'll have to go through that. Get these out of the way. I haven't sorted through all of these yet. I just kind of I have all the commons uncommons sorted by color. We've got another room. Whenever a creature you control dies, each opponent loses a life and you gain a life. That'd be good. When you unlock this door, return all creature cards from your graveyard to the battlefield. I like that a lot. I love this art, the Demonic Council. We got some worms. Nashi. I only learned this recently, but if you don't like reading the story, it comes in a podcast form on Spotify. I also love this art a lot. And if I wasn't already working on a cosplay, I'd love to do like that moth kind of cape moment he's got going on there. But I'm already in over my head. I've decided to do something that's probably more difficult than I should probably. That is reasonable for the time until Vegas, but you know what? It's too late. It's too late to back out now. All right, so those were my rares and mythics from the play booster. Now we'll get this guy open. I don't have scissors up here, and my bed knife is in the other room, so we'll use a pen. Tear this. Oop, I'm a little quiet. How can I fix that? Like this? Does this make me louder? All right, so we got the box here. Better? Awesome. All right, hang on, I need some coffee and then we'll just start cracking them. I'm hoping to get more of like the special arts, the unique arts. Hang on, I'm gonna rearrange some stuff on my desk here. Because I have a binder where I keep all like the special treatments I'll usually keep in a separate binder. Okay, what order do things go in? Okay, like this. And there are a few cards that I wouldn't mind getting in a normal or just regular ass cards that I would like in a foil or a special treatment. This is the only vampire I've seen from this set, which I get because they're trying to like make it different than Innistrad, but so I would have loved to see more vampires. Also, this is very, maybe it's just me, this is very Dark Pact cosplays coded to me. I think they could pull it off. Also, I love these lands. They're so gorgeous. Entity Tracker. Whenever an enchantment you control enters and whenever you fully unlock a room, draw a card. That'll be good for, we'll set that over there. Simone's Hypothesis. Ooh, Peer Past the Veil. Discard your hand, then draw X cards, or X is the number of card types among cards in your graveyard. Ooh, Kona, Rescue Beastie. I like that a lot. That's very cool. Can I get it to focus better? Not really. At the beginning of your second main phase, if it is tapped, you may put a permanent card from your hand onto the battlefield. This one's a very good card? Or... oh yeah, I guess it's stuff for free. So if you just have something that taps creatures. Ooh, Waltz of Rage. It might be banned. Oh man. Can't ban my little guy. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to each other creature. Whenever a creature you control dies, exile a top card of your library. You may pay it until end of your next turn. Also a banger, I think. Okay. We'll set out the rare ones over here. And then the rest of them will go over here. And then that'll go on the floor. They need to stop making banned cards. Surely somebody play tested it. Play tested it this time around. Can't have another Nadu incident. Glasswork Shattered Yard. When you unlock it, deals 4 damage to target creature. On opponent controls. At the end of your end step, does 1 damage to each opponent. If it did it on the earlier in the, like on your upkeep or anything, that would have been good in Gev, but when you lock the door, Sorrel 2, Manifest Dread, then put a 1/1 counter on that creature. So Manifest Dread is a new thing for this set. So it's, I don't know if you can see it. Look at the top 2 cards of your library. Put one onto the battlefield face down as a 2/2 creature and the other into your graveyard. Turn it face up any time for its mana cost if it's a creature card. So it's a manifest, but also a mill, but you get to choose. So that's kind of nice. Got some card draw. Insidious Fungus. This is a good one. Destroy target creature or enchantment for only 3 and a black. And 2 life, but life is a resource. Saw. Fear of Exposure. It's an additional cost to cast a spell. Tap 2 untapped creatures and or lands. So this would tap the other homie and let you put something free onto the battlefield. Beautiful land. Rip Spawn Hunter. But I don't know if that's supposed to be a Ghostbusters or a Luigi's Mansion thing there, but Shriekwood Devourer. Oh, the cool art of Chainsaw. Let's go. Ooh. Restricted Office and Leisure Hall. Destroy all creatures with power 3 or greater. Other permanents you control have hexproof. We're putting that right in the pile for Marina. And then full art of Undead Sprinter. You can cast it from the graveyard if a non-zombie creature died this turn. If you do, put a 1/1 counter on it. And Primo the Indivisible. I don't know who that belongs to. Put these rares into that pile. I'm trying to stay a little organized here. I really need to study. I'm probably gonna, I like to go to pre-releases though I'm mostly constructed girly. I'll need to study like the color pairings. Which actually, is it this Wednesday is the Duskmourn streamer event on Arena that I'm going to be participating in, so that'll give me a chance to, maybe I'll do a draft and some sealed. I think I could be her. She's just like me, for real, for real. I've already got the black lipstick, I just need to dye my hair. I can do that. I'm due for a haircut. It's getting a bit long. Beautiful swamp. I'm not sure I understand these lands. Like what the point of the activate if you only control a swamp or mountain. If they just want to do something different, that I don't know if that has a deeper, interesting aspect that I don't know because I'm not a good Magic player, but I don't know, that just seems weird. All creatures get -X, where X is the number of card types among cards in your graveyard. Ooh. Got a spooky worm. Leyline of Hope. We love things that play with life gain. I'm a life gain girly. And Enduring Innocence. Oh, it comes into play untapped, so that's what makes it. What makes it good? Okay. I don't know much about competitive formats. I don't know much about competitive anything really. I'm just here for casual Magic. So I have been looking at some CEDH a little bit. All right, we're back with Fear of the Dark. That's a cheap exile for just a black. Yeah, this one's a little, I guess it's nice that it comes in untapped, but you have to be pretty down there to do it already. But, I don't know. I'll probably run it just because it's a dual colored land. Whenever an enchantment you control enters, and whenever you fully unlock a room, put a 1/1 counter. Put that over there. Probably use that. Got our Head Shredder again. Barbed Flare. Your Gremlin. Whenever a player taps land for mana, if it is tapped, that player adds 1 mana of any type that land produced. Then that land deals 1 damage to that player. That's kind of cool. Hey, the Wandering Rescuer. That's really pretty. Flash, Convoke, Double Strike. Other tapped creatures you control have hexproof. So I wonder, I haven't looked closely at the other precons. There's clearly a, hey, thanks for the follow. Oh, this is the card I wanted. Okay, I needed this. Yeah, this is the one I needed for Ob Nixilis. Hey, welcome. You're in time. We just pulled a card that I needed for Ob Nixilis. So, yes, first strike when it's my turn. Whenever an opponent draws a card, it deals 1 damage to them. And Ob Nixilis Kingpin, Captive Kingpin, is the one I'm trying to kind of make CEDH. It's all about pinging people for 1 in as many ways as possible. Because when you ping, or when you do exactly 1 damage to a player, you get to put a 1/1 counter on Ob Nixie, and then you exile the top card of your library and you can play it until your next end step. So, yeah, this one is very cool. I take a closer look at it. Oh, I looked at the other art for it because I need this for my deck, and it's got kind of like a pinhead kind of vibe. I wonder if that was what inspired it. And then we got an Unstoppable Slasher, which we stan a girly with Death Touch. Also, she's just mean. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, they lose half their life rounded up. Chill. Casual Magic. When it dies, if it had no counters on it, return it to the battlefield tapped under its owner's control with 2 stun counters on it. And I'm not sure what Everywhere is about. But that's a cool copy. So that was the main card I was hunting for. Other than Marina. We still are looking for Marina so that she can be... So that I'm not playing with this lovely proxy here that I've made just for the sake of building it. Oh, gotta clear out my piles. We're organized here. All right, next pack. All these things with cycling are also going to be good for my Alan and Ellie deck. What is this? When it enters, tap up to one target creature. If an opponent controls that creature, put a stun counter on it. So I don't know if I finished the thought I had earlier about who's the intended, like, I guess not everything's built for commander, but like who's the intended commander for this new, if this something is tapped kind of focus. Because it seems like a lot of things have to do with things being tapped. So I don't know if there's a, not everything revolves around commander as much as I would like it to be. But, ooh, fear of sleep paralysis. That's kind of cool. When it or another enchantment you control enters, and whenever you fully unlock a room, tap up to one target creature and put a stun counter on it. Stun counters can't be removed from permanents your opponent's control. That's rude. We're putting that in the pile for that deck. Fear of missing out, but the cool art. Very cool. Nashi, Searcher in the Dark. But the cool art. I also need to chart. I don't know if... That's very pretty. I'm very scatterbrained today. Let me grab it. The spin down, or I used to call them count ups because I played life gain, so like it was part counting your life up. The spin down that comes with the fat pack. Let me grab it. I don't know if it's all of them or just the Nightmare bundle that glows in the dark. But I need to... Oh, hang on. This one's been sitting out in... 1 second. It might be glowing. I'll test it better. I'll make an actual video for you guys testing it. I do have a UV light for phasmophobia reasons. I'll give it a test. It is really cool, and if I can make it glow in the dark, then it makes it even sicker. I didn't get the Nightmare bundle, so I'll probably will still buy that because it just looks sick as hell. Yeah, all the dice are so pretty. I have a separate bag for all my spin downs. All the big chonk dice. Come on. There we go. I'm so strong. Oop, gotta clear out the piles again. Just feel a strange love for this little guy. I don't know why, but I think he's cool. I like him. Whoa, nope, no peeking. Though I see we have something nice in the back there. Now I wonder if this is, I haven't actually seen Skinamarink, but I know it has something to do with like a toy phone, don't it? So maybe. I've been considering getting a Shudder free trial and just watching all the horror movies I can. Ooh, I don't know if we got a forest yet of this. The reluctant role model again. Whoop. Whoop, don't look at that. Don't look at that. Don't look at that. Giggling skitter spike. I hate that. That's awful. Grievous wound. I love this again. I love that I have multiple. Hey, Rob. Ooh. Dollmaker shop and porcelain gallery. There's a lot going on there. Whenever one or more non-toy creatures you control attack a player, create a 1/1 white toy artifact creature token. Creatures you control have base power and toughness equal to the number of creatures you control. That could be good. That could be good. And here we go, the Jolly Balloon Man, which I love that clowns are coming back. As someone who has a clown type deck, that's mostly just like Unfinity cards, and now I have more. Like this. Create a token of target. Can't read. Create a token that's a copy of another target creature you control, except it's a 1/1 balloon creature, in addition to its other colors and types, and it has flying and haste. Yeah, that's going in the clown deck. For sure. I gotta grab them. Getting more clown cards was not on my bingo card for this set, but I'm here for it. I haven't actually played... Well, it's clown robots with a lot of Transformer cards in there. Good luck at your CEDH. Try not to lose too bad. I'm kidding. You're going to do great. I also love that we're getting more goat support. Defiant Survivor. So with the new Survivor type, we gotta have like a Survivor type deck going on, which maybe that's one of the precons. I haven't looked at it. We love a Leyline with the Void. I have a friend who plays stuff that is just bringing stuff out the graveyard, so I'd love to be able to make him stop. Ooh, Seance board. At the beginning of each end step, if a creature died this turn, put a soul counter on Seance board. Add X mana of any one color, where X is the number of soul counters on Seance board. Spend this mana only to cast instant sorcery, demon, and spirit spells. Ooh, that's cool. Vel'Goth's Onslaught. We've seen before, but not like this. Ooh. Charred Foyer. Why won't you focus? Soon I can get a new phone. At the beginning of your upkeep, exile the top card of your library. You may play it this turn. Once each turn, you may pay 0 rather than pay the mana cost for a spell you cast from exile. That would be really good. If it can be put from exile from anywhere, that's really good for Ob Nixilis. Okay. Ooh, and what's this? Unholy Annex and Ritual Chamber. At the beginning of your end step, draw... Oh, I forgot I need to be putting the rooms in the room pile. Oh well. At the beginning of your end step, draw a card. If you control a demon, each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. Otherwise, you lose 2 life. When you unlock the sword, create a 6/6 black demon creature with flying. Hell yeah. Okay, put those over there, because that's where they go. In the pile of the rooms. No Marina yet. That's the card I'm hunting for now. So we've got the Wanderer. We got my Needlehead guy for Ob Nixie. Yeah, we got. I'm gonna build a haunted house deck with all of the rooms. If I could get, well, I guess once the set comes out, I can, for reals, I can buy it as a single. For now. So, yes. We love seeing the cycling again. That's going to be good for Alan and Ellie. Got a beautiful island. More. You may play lands from your graveyard. Okay. When you unlock this door, you may cast spells from your graveyard this turn. And if a card will be put into your graveyard from anywhere this turn, exile it again instead. Okay. Room for the Room God. Ooh, Persistent Constrictor. Beginning of each opponent's upkeep, they lose a life and you put a -1/-1/1 counter on up to 1 target creature they control. I like that a lot. That's fun. That's good fun. Dissection tools. When it enters Manifest Dread, then attach dissection tools to that creature. 2/2, Death Touch, and Lifelink. Ooh, look at that. Zimone all questioning. Hello, thank you for following. We are opening some collector boosters. We're hunting for Marina, but we're happy with whatever we get. Ooh, Entity Tracker. Whenever an enchantment you control enters and whenever you fully unlock a room, draw a card. That goes in the room pile. For any of these room adjacent? No, we just have the cool snake and Simone. Okay. This has got some math nonsense. I would have loved. I don't know if you're familiar with my other content. I have actually. I need to redo them actually because I did the mana costs wrong, like they're formatted wrong. But I did make some Resident Evil 8 based cards that I thought would be cool to play. So, Wizards of the Coast, call me. I've got your cards for you. I did like all of the lords from Resident Evil 8 and then Mother Miranda, and no one else was in the room pile when it happened. Back to this nonsense, I was just glancing down here at all of these numbers and wanted to know what was going on here. At the beginning of your end step, if a land entered the battlefield under your control this turn and you control a prime number of lands, create Primo, the indivisible legendary 0/0 green and blue fractal creature token, and put that many 1/1 counters on it. Why do you need to bring prime numbers into this? Do I have... let me see if it would be easy for me to bring up those. Maybe I'll do it at the end. I don't know where I have them saved, so I only really have the video, I think. Let me look. Let me take a quick peek if I can find those cards easily, because it was a while ago. It was back when Resi 8 first came out. I'm guessing they're probably saved to my laptop, because usually I just use this computer for gaming and streaming now. But we gotta go way back in the archives, back before the Die Hard cosplay. I am a big Resident Evil girly. I should really play those again. I started playing Resi 8 again for my mental health, and then I got busy with other things. Okay. Here we go. Let me try something. Forgive me if I screw everything up. Okay. I need display capture. Yes. Whoop, not that one. Don't look. That one. Okay. Can you see that? So we're not going to look at this because I know this is wrong and I didn't realize it at the time. But also that like some of the formatting, and this was before I was like really familiar with secret layers, where I kind of knew of them as a concept, but I didn't realize it just kind of like reskins card. It doesn't make new cards. Yeah, leave me alone, Rob. This was quickly made, and listen, to err is to be human, but I did Lady Dimitrescu. Did I put both of the sides? Yeah, so this one would be a flip card. Obviously, all the lords are flip cards with like their normal form where you meet them in, and then their boss battle 1. So we've got Lady D, Moreau, he turns into his big boy, Donna, and does she not? She doesn't transform. She just partners with Angie, and Heisenberg. And then did I not put Mother Miranda on? I had this whole thing that like you could play Mother Miranda as like the commander and then have all of them except Heisenberg in that deck, where Heisenberg would be like the only one who's the wrong colors because he's kind of rebelling against her towards the end of that game. So I had it all thought out. I think I still have the notes for that somewhere. Did I post more of them? Oh, I have like a whole video talking about them. But it's way back. When did I post this? 2023. So, okay. Back to not that one, not that one. Here we are. So, I would love a Resident Evil secret lair. And I would be more than happy to help them like brainstorm cards and like what do we need to reskin, because I know that there's one they reskinned for I think it's Olivia's attendance would be good for the sisters. But yeah, I'm all over it. Wizards, call me. You have my number. But back to cracking the packs. Yeah, my hair was really short then, and I kind of want to cut it all off again, but I also kind of like it this way, so I'm torn. I have a haircut on Thursday. I have to figure out by then if I want to cut all my hair off again. Most days I just wear it up because I don't like it touching my neck. So why have it long if I'm just going to wear it up all the time? More love for the rat decks. That's kind of cool. It's giving Backrooms and like the one... if I didn't have stuff going on, I want to cosplay her. But like Backrooms and that one Backrooms game where the different levels, some of them are outside. You guys know what I'm talking about. Keep one half short and one half long. I kind of do that already. I kind of like... I put it all on one side. That's how I usually wear it when it's down. So it is kind of like that. So if I like just need to shave that side or something, I don't know. Alexander Clamilton? I don't know what that is. Hang on. Well, we'll get through this pack and then I can look it up later. Hamilton cards could be cool. Hamilton's Secret Lair. I mean, we already have like the Cleopatra and the fucking Leonardo da Vinci cards from Assassin's Creed, so we could. I was waiting. I haven't actually played Assassin's Creed, so I didn't know if we were gonna get like a George Washington card or whatever. But we can equip the George Washington with my Chug Jug from the Fortnite Secret Lair. Oh, that's pretty. I love an unset, for the most part. The Ley Line of Hope. Okay. Nothing in here was great for the rooms. This cat, maybe. Just because it's an enchantment, really, I guess. Maybe not. I wonder when we're getting a new unset. Okay, we've got 3 packs left. This will be a bit of a shorter one. Something George Washington false teeth. Yeah, I cast what was it? Fear of losing your teeth on my George Washington. Equipped donkey teeth. Or it's like the Good Games Morley crew on TikTok, and I'm sure they're elsewhere with the Bible Universes Beyond set that they do. Speaking of, here's the Fear of Lost Teeth. This was me on Thursday when I was at the dentist. But apparently I have long roots, so I don't have to worry about my teeth coming out, I don't think. And that's what I took from that. Trapped in the Screen. I'm sure this is a horror movie thing, but it's just giving that one episode from Doctor Who. Gremlin Tamer. Norrin. Exercise. The fun kind of exercise. Here's that card, the art I really like. Did I get it as an art card? I don't remember. But I do really love that. Yeah, my roots are really going hard. She also told me like half a dozen times, or she had mentioned something about how small my mouth was. So, I guess I have a small mouth. Contrary to what most people would think, but love her. Ooh, that's cool. Has all activated abilities of creatures you control that don't have the same name. There's a bug on my desk. Where did you come from? Go away. And then what's this? The Swarm Weaver. That's very cool. When it enters, create 2/1/1 black and green insect creatures with flying, as long as there are 4 or more card types among cards in your graveyard. Insects and spiders get +1/+1, have death touch. So I do have a spiders deck. I built Shelob. I build a deck for every set. I try to. So I built Shelob for Lord of the Rings. And it does pretty well. There's more spiders than you'd think. Okay, got 2 packs left. And I've been looking at this one. I feel like this should be a horror, some sort of horror reference too, but my FNAF brain goes to that. But well, I haven't been playing that long, Rob, so I don't have that many, but I do have a lot of decks. More clown for the clown decks. Yeah, I'm really hoping that in this or this last set we have Marina. Otherwise, I'll see if I can find the gallery is out, so I can find Marina. That's who I would like to lead my haunted house. No spoilers. And I haven't built I don't think I've built a Wooburg deck. I only have a precon that I've upgraded. Ooh, Ancient Cellar Spawn. Each spell that you cast that's a demon, horror, or nightmare costs 1 less. When you cast a spell, if the amount of the mana spent on it was less than its mana value, target opponent loses life equal to the difference. That's fun. I forgot to set that aside. Another Demonic Council. And did we look at... Yeah, I think we've read this one before. But that'll go in the Hauntwood's Shrieker. When it attacks, manifest dread. Reveal target face down permanent. If it's a creature card, you may turn it face up. Okay. Should I get any? Were there other? No. Alright, last pack. Marina, you gotta be in here, babe. Otherwise, I'm gonna be stuck buying singles. And where's the serotonin in that? If I can get it open. Come on. I haven't been streaming super long, so maybe I could show off I've got the commander decks if you want to look at those. I think I'm allowed to show those off. Start with a nice Golgari land. Room for the Room Gods. I don't know if this is supposed to be something specific or it's just like everyone likes the creepy monkey with the symbols. You love a big boy. Okay. Hey, there's Winter, the star of our show, kind of. What's he do? He's Death Touch. Whenever he attacks, mill 3 cards. At the beginning of your end step, you may exile any number of cards from your graveyard with 4 or more card types among them. If you do, put a permanent card from among them onto the battlefield with a finality coin. So that reads a bit weird to me. Exile any number of cards from your graveyard with 4 or more card types among them. Does that just mean your graveyard has to have 4 or more card types, or you have to exile 4 or more card types? I'm not sure, but someone will explain it to me if it comes up. A Ley Line of Transformation. And Fleshwood Verge, and ooh, well that's cool. Overlord of the Hauntwoods. When it enters or attacks, create a tapped colorless land token named there's the everywhere that we saw. The everywhere that is every basic land type. So he makes you lands. That's kind of cool. Is that black and white land? The everywhere? You saw it earlier, and then I threw it on the ground. It's a Wooburg land. Hang on, let me check on the ground. Here it is. Here, so it's everything. I don't know if he's the only one that makes those. But let me see if I... Yeah, I just threw the tokens on the ground. Because I don't need them because I have infinite tokens. But some of them are cool. So here, let me try something. Oh, the one before the... Throw that on the ground. It's green. Green, white. Let's get the... Sorry, I'm having a stroke. Okay. Something like that. Hello! I was just about to pull up the Duskmourn card gallery and show you the card that I want. If it'll load. We did not get the card that I wanted, unfortunately, but can I just search? Here she is. Make it bigger. Or let's see. Can I do this? Oh well, I have a reasonable amount of tabs open because I don't use this computer very super often. You should see my laptop. Okay, so this was who I was looking for. So when she enters, you reveal the top 7 cards of your library, put all enchantment cards from among them into your hand, and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Then you can lock and unlock a door of a target room you control, activate only as a sorcery. So I've been pulling all of the, whoop, you can't, there. So I just have a bunch of room and room adjacent cards pulled. And I would like to build like a haunted house deck. But I did not pull her, unfortunately, yet. I don't believe she comes in any of the precons, which let me grab those. We can take a peek at those. Now, 128 tabs is a bit excessive, but I do have a lot of... Usually I'll have a tab... Like, I have a tab of the guy I'm cosplaying, the guy I'm building cosplay for that's been open for weeks, that just keep on hand. What pile is this going? This goes in this pile. No, that's a room. This goes in the room pile. Room pile. Rares pile. That's true. We can open those. Maybe she'll be in there. So I want to get rid of that. So this is the one I opened already. I still have the packaging here because I haven't taken out the trash yet this week. So, but here he is. So, flying, pay 2 life whenever an opponent loses life for the first time. On each of their turns, put a 1/1 counter on Velgavoth and draw a card. Which seems like a banger. So, yep. The card that I was looking for out of here for Nixilis was Cataract Parasite. So when an opponent draws a card, if you control a red permanent, you can have it deal 1 damage to the player. So that's an automatic counter. I haven't really looked through the rest of them. But the secondary commander for this is the Lord of Pain. Menace. Your opponents can't gain life whenever a player casts their first spell. Choose another target. The Lord of Pain deals damage equal to the spell's mana value to the chosen player. So that's also good fun. Yeah, we got some cool new art of like old favorites like Bloodseeker. I want to keep this deck together to play at least once. but then I have a feeling that this is gonna be taken apart to feed Obnixilis. And here's the snake we pulled for. He's in here. Seance board is in here. We just got chill braids in here. Got Massacre Gold. We didn't pull Massacre, Meat Hook Massacre 2 either. Bummer. But this has like all your staples for a commander, like for these colors, Blasphemous Act and Chaos Warp. So that was the first pre-con. Keeping that one together for now, but eventually will be cannibalized for Obnixie, I have a feeling. Hello. Braid's got a reprint in this. Looks like it. Which I'm glad to see that the Cataract Parasite got reprinted, because I looked it up. I have a proxy of it in the deck right now, but it was like $15, so now I can replace that. So the next pre-con is Zimone. Can we get it to focus on her, please? This is a landfall deck, so this will probably get taken apart to put into Nadu. So I'm sure I'm gonna see all of my viewers disappear now that I mentioned Nadu, but he's fun and my friends play mean decks, so I'm gonna keep playing it. And he's legal in Commander, leave me alone. Alright. Oh, and all of these come with Arch Nemesis cards. If you're familiar, that's just kind of like a different way, like, kind of way to play. I think you can play with any format. It's just kind of like extra rules. Let me grab the ones out of here. Throw this on the floor. We'll clean later. So, does it come with instructions for Arch Nemesis or Arch Enemy? Because I haven't played it in a while. Oh, and we gotta open this. So, they all come with a baby collector booster. Yeah, my Nadu's not quite Seed Age yet, but he can pop off if I can get the right combo pieces out. So, in here we've got a Waltz of Rage and Under the Skin, which I don't think we saw. That's just an uncommon? Okay. No Marina in here. But we're not giving up hope yet. So, where did I put that? These usually come with an instruction booklet. So I wonder if it talks about Arch Nemesis in here. Is it Arch Enemy or Arch Enemy? No. So it talks about Zimone on one side. And the... Oh, it does! I can't read. So it's a... Arch Enemy is a Magic format where a team of 3 players faces off against an all-powerful Arch Enemy player. When playing alongside the... Okay, this is for Commander format. The Arch Enemy starts at 60 life, and the other 3 players share 60 life as a team. Before the game begins, decide who will play as the Arch Enemy, then shuffle the deck of oversized schemes. So those are these. Let's break these bad boys out. I don't have trauma from this set, or from this kind of mini game like I do from Plains Chase. Okay. So these are the scheme cards. This is what comes with the commander deck. Okay, so what it says on it, an ongoing scheme remains face up until it's abandoned. Whenever you set a ongoing scheme in motion, you may abandon this scheme. If you do, set that scheme in motion again. Okay, so maybe I should read the rest of the instructions first. Decide who will play as the Arch Enemy. We read that. Then shuffle the deck of oversized schemes. The Arch Enemy always goes first. They set a scheme in motion at the beginning of their first main phase each turn by flipping the top card of the scheme deck face up. They resolve the effect of the scheme, which gives them a power boost against their multiple opponents. The other players take a shared turn, working together to take down the enemy. Will you survive the onslaught of schemes, or will the arch-enemy mercilessly crush you and your teammates? I don't remember there being cards like these in arch-enemy last time I played. I think we just did like a 3-on-1 kind of battle, but it also was a long time ago. So, and then it also has the rules for commander down here. So, what does Simone do? Oh, I can take her out of the box. I mean, or out of the package. None of these decks are Wooburg, so I can't hope that Marina will be in there. But whenever a land you control enters, manifest dread if this is the first time this ability has resolved this turn. Otherwise, you may turn a permanent you control face up. So this one's all about manifest dread. And the backup commander is Kian, Corrupted Memory. As long as Kian's power... Oh, this is some math shit. It has to do with numbers. Let me read it to you. As long as Kian's power is even, you may cast non-creature spells as though they had flash. As long as her power is odd, you may cast creature spells as long as they have flash. Whenever you draw a card, put a 1/1 counter on her. So that's kind of cool. And what else do we got in here? Just kind of skimming through. Get some new, more terrifying art of Beast Within. A staple for growth spiral. We love a spooky soul ring. Got a counterspell. You know I love me a counterspell. Looking for anything kind of like new or exciting in here. They came from the pipes. When it enters, manifest dread twice. Whenever a face-down creature you control enters, draw a card. Alright, enjoy your food. We're gonna open the other couple of these collector packs, and then just to see if we can find my girl here. Alright, I could be doing this under the camera so you guys can watch me kind of just scroll through these decks. I don't know if they've released the deck list, probably, but just like some staples, some new things, some good fun. My pre-cons never really stay together very long. They're usually taken apart for something else. I don't know how much I'll take apart of this to put in Nadu, since I already have cannibalized a pre-con for him from whatever the last ones I got. And then we're out of Lance. Yeah, well, it's fun seeing the new different soul rings, so then you can kind of theme it to your deck. Okay, so that's Simone. Maybe I should punch out these cool locked door things. I don't know if anyone actually uses like this has Rosewood 1/1 comes with 1/1 counters, and that's trample. I don't know. Okay. Is there anything else I missed in here? No. Throw on the floor. Put the arch enemy cards in the envelope. I don't know if I'll go through the next deck. We'll open them and look at it. Next one features our mysterious hot boy from this set, Winter. So he's Death Touch when he attacks Mill, and then it's the weird exile graveyard thing. Alrighty. Got some more arch enemy cards. I don't know why that's so difficult for me to remember today, but it is. We got the deck, we got the box, we got the collector booster. Throw the rest on the floor. We'll just put him in there. room for the room gods. And another Under the Skin. So did we get this one before? Creature spells you cast have Convoke. Untap each creature you control during that each other player's untap step. That's very nice. Put that in the room pile. This goes in the normal pile. Alright, so close up Winter's box. Put him over here. We got one left. We've got Amanatu. Struggle with that one. And I think this has to do a lot with the miracle mechanic. Because, like, if you draw it, you can cast it for free or for cheap. Like, if you have drawn it that turn, kind of thing. More arch enemy. There's her deck. Oh, we didn't look at Winter's secondary commander. Let's do that. I'm curious what it is. Also because it comes in full art. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Rendmaw, Creaking Nest. Menace Reach. When it enters and whenever you play a card with 2 or more card types, each player creates a tap 2/2 black bird creature token with flying. The tokens are goaded for the rest of the game. That's kind of cool. Right. Back to our girl here. Did I take out her collector booster? It's over here. I am making a mess. There it is. Alright, this is the real last pack magic. Hopefully. Unstoppable Stalker. Okay, know her, love her. And what is that? Unwanted Remake? Okay. The dead, not dead, just gone. It will come back. Is the flavor text. All right, that's kind of cool. Destroy target creature. Hit controller. Manifest dread. All right, so no Marina. Well, we'll look at Amanatu. Oh, so her thing. I didn't actually read this card. At the beginning of your upkeep, surveil 2. Look at the top 2 cards of your library, then put any number of them into your graveyard and the rest on top of your library in any order. Each enchantment card in your hand has Miracle. Its Miracle cost is equal to its mana cost reduced by 4. Okay. And then her backup is the Master of Keys. Which has a cool art there. Flying. When it enters, put X 1/1 counters on it and mill twice X cards. Each enchantment card in your graveyard has Escape. The Escape cost is equal to the card's mana cost plus exile 3 other cards from your graveyard. Okay. So yeah, I don't think I've played... I don't have a deck like this at all. I have played Miracle cards in other decks, but I don't have any quite like this. So I'm going to keep all of these precons together for now, so I have a chance to play them as they are. And then maybe I will take them all apart and build something new. But that is all of the Magic product I have to open today, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, these are all just Arch Nemesis cards. Bummer we didn't find Marina, but I could get it as a single later. I'm still going to build the deck, and then I'll just get her later, because I think that this haunted house, or that the rooms are a cool mechanic. I think that'll be fun to play with, and I like a challenge to build a deck that's maybe not like something everyone else has done, which I'm sure everyone else will do that now that that's like a main part of this deck. But you know, whatever, we're gonna do it. It's gonna be fun, and I had a fun opening all of these. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a lovely rest of your weekend, and I hope you enjoy Duskmourn as much as I have. Thank you so much.